Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Hamby, and today's lesson is we're going to be talking about perpendicular bisectors. And so your assignment tonight is going to be on Delta Math because we're actually going to construct a perpendicular bisector, and we're going to use Delta Math to accomplish this. So before we move on, I just wanted to explain what those words mean. Perpendicular bisector. So a bisector is just something that is cut into equal lengths. So it's a line that cuts a line segment into two equal parts. And so basically if we had EF, and this is just a guess because I don't know exactly where the middle point is. So a bisector would be something, a line that cuts it like right in the middle. And you can tell these are not equal. So from here to here is not actually the same length as there to there. So that's why we're going to actually use Delta Math to construct it, because right now I'm really just guessing. Okay, and so that's the first goal, is to split from AF in half. That's what bisector means. Bisector means cut in half. So that means that this length from E, let's call this M, from E to M would be the same length as M to F. That would be a bisector. And so remember, we designate those as congruent. So this length would be the same as this length. And so we want that. We want it to be cut right in the middle. We also want it to be perpendicular. So we want this line to be perfectly perpendicular so that here to here it forms a 90-degree angle. So that is our goal. And as you can see, I just hand drew that, and it is not exact. I could tell right off the bat that is not 90 degrees. If I got a compass and measured it, it would not be the correct angle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Delta Math now, and hopefully you find that lesson. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to construct using tools on Delta Math. So you'll notice there's a compass button, a segment array, a line, and an undo button. Okay, so our goal is to use a compass. And if we were in class, we would actually have a compass in our hand, and we would actually be measuring and creating these things. But since we're not on campus, we have to improvise, and this is a great tool to do online, distance version. All right, and a straight edge. A straight edge is basically just a ruler, or you could use the edge of your notebook, anything that has a nice straight line. And so here we go. So the first thing you need to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on the compass button. And be careful, because you need to make sure you click and drag to draw a circle. So you can click the F endpoint, or you can click the G endpoint. It doesn't matter. You're going to pick either one, and you're just going to click it, and you're going to drag your mouse to make a circle. And so we have to make sure the circle is bigger than that middle point. So don't try and put it right in the middle. You want to make it bigger than that middle point. So I'm going to exaggerate a little bit and go way over here. And then what you're going to do is a pencil will come up, and you can see that the pencil will highlight that circle in blue. And you're going to want to measure your arc. So you're going to just put it on there, and it'll do it for you. And you're going to just do kind of a little arc like that. And then what you're going to do is, since we have this arc length, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our compass that is on F, and we're going to now drag it over to G. And so hopefully you saw what I did. I just took that same little circle, and instead of having it the center at F, we took it and we dragged it and have the center at G. And once again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mark on our circle with our pencil, then an arc. And so what we just did is we figured out, okay, this length and this length. So where those 2 points intersect, that is where you're going to create your perpendicular bisector. So we're going to hit here at line, and then you're going to click on the 2 intersecting points, because those 2 intersecting points will cut, and you're just going to click and drag that point. So make sure you click and drag everything. And you go all the way to where it intersects there. And now we created a perpendicular bisector because F to that center point is going to be the same length as that center point to G. So these lengths are congruent, F to that middle and the middle to G, as well as this line, that blue line, is going to form a perfect 90-degree angle. So that is how you create a perpendicular bisector on Delta Math. And then when you're done, you would just hit Submit Answer, and it will check it for you, and you know that you did it correctly. So I want you today, your homework is to practice 4 of these. So you would just hit Next Problem, and then you're going to do the exact same thing, same process to this example. Thanks for watching.